Ironbeard Yoga. I'm very excited to share this practice with you all. We'll start things off by rooting and grounding into a nice, comfortable seated position. Tapping right into our mat, tapping right into our space, and just be. Long in the spine, our crown is nice and tall, we're connecting into our source, opening up each and every vertebrae, tapping into breath. Take the arms up overhead on an inhale, hands to heart center on your exhale. Push those thumbs into our heart center. We'll set an intention for class. Inhale, both arms rise up. We'll root the right hand down and we'll take the left arm over to the right side, opening up our left side body. Staying rooted and grounded, not leaving our sit bone. We're trying to target those left ribs. Maybe you're reaching on your inhale. Maybe you sink a little deeper on those exhales. Both arms up on our next inhale. Root the left hand down. We'll take the right arm over to the left side. We're opening up the right side body. Finding length. Start to breathe into those right ribs. Feel them opening on your inhale. Releasing on the exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Fold forward on your exhale, hands to the earth. Surrender the crown, no tension in the neck. Trying to open up our vertebrae. Staying just for a couple rounds of breath. Take an inhale, we'll walk those hands towards us, peeling back to neutral. Take the legs out in front, staff pose, hands right underneath our shoulders, stacking the joints, push right into the earth, finding length in the vertebrae. Gently rocking forward to continue opening up the metacarpals. Take as long as you like in these poses. Releasing out pressure. Take a couple wrist circles if you like. Take the right knee into chest. Taking an inhale. We're going to twist over to the right side on our exhale, gazing over the right shoulder. Our crown is tall. Our right arm is our kickstand, keeping the spine nice and long. Tapping back into the breath. Rinsing our bodies. Take one more inhale. And on the exhale, we'll release out. We're going to let the right knee drop over to the right side of the mat. And then we're going to fold over the left thigh. You can take bind to the foot if you like, if the body allows. Softening the left knee, or gently extending to deepen. Come back up on an inhale, switching sides. Left knee into chest. Exhale, over to the left side. Hook, hug, bind the knee. The left arm will be our kickstand, gently gazing over the left shoulder. Continuing to find length in the vertebrae as we twist. Tapping back into the breath. Feeling our bodies changing at the peaks of our inhale and our exhale. Take one final inhale. Release out our binds on the exhale. Let that left knee drop over to the left side. Soften the right knee, and then we're going to fold down over it. No tension in the neck. Head hangs heavy. Extending that right knee if you want to deepen, but use discretion. We use an inhale to peel ourselves up, coming back to neutral. We're going to find our balance point here on our sit bones. You can keep the hands earthed or rooted. Legs extend, finding Navasana boat pose. Long in that spine, crown is tall. Little movements go long ways. Nice and slow, the legs return to the earth. Taking our hands about 6 to 8 inches behind our seat. Extend the legs, point the toes, hips high for a reverse plank. Opening up our shoulders, our heart. If this is too much, take a foot in, or both feet in, or just come right back down to the earth. Continuing to draw those hips up, tapping into breath. Draw those hearts up. Nice and slow, we're going to return to the earth. Finding Navasana. Extension in those legs. Keep the hands rooted if you like. A little different from the first one. Tapping back into breath. Cross those legs. We're going to roll forward, neutral table. Hands are stacked under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You can take a couple wags of the tail if you like. Taking an inhale, we're going to take the right arm up and high. Taking a wrist circle or an arm circle if you like while you're here. Neutral gaze or gaze high to the hand to deepen. Take an inhale, finding reach and length, syncing up to the breath. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left. Settling into that right shoulder, coming all the way down to the earth. You can stay right here if you like, or set up for a balance pose. Extending the left arm, keeping it rooted and grounded. We can extend the left leg if you like. An option to come up onto the spider hand. When we're ready, leg down, hand returns to our face, right arm high on our inhale, neutralizing the spine, and on our exhale, right hand down. Reset ourselves, neutral table. On the next inhale, we'll take the left arm high. Wrist circle, arm circle if you like. Neutral gaze or gaze high. Sync up to the breath. Taking the inhale, opening, exhale, thread the needle, left under right, settling into that left shoulder, coming all the way down to the earth. Rooting and grounding. The right arm can draw out, and the right leg can draw up. Leg down, hand returns to our face. We're going to take the left arm high on the inhale, peeling back up. Hand down on your exhale. Settling up. From here, let's tuck those toes. Seat to the high, taking down dog. Push those palms away from that center line. Hearts towards our thighs. If you like, you can start to pedal out the feet. Walking your dog. Being mindful of the breath. Mindful of the body. Just hanging here for a few breaths. You can flow in and out of an asana if you like. Or just work on that stillness. Different flows for different bodies. You can let the heels drop from side to side. Continuing to tap into breath whenever you think of it. Knees don't have to extend, heels don't have to come down, but if you want to deepen, this is what we do. When we're ready, we'll walk those hands towards our feet, halfway lift. Flat back. Hands right under the knees, just for placement. Take an inhale. Exhale out, forward fold. Hands back down to the earth, walk right back into your down dog. Staying active in those shoulders, pushing those hands away from the center. Come up onto the toes, we'll slowly tiptoe towards our hands. Forward fold when you get there. Release out, bellying over the thigh. No tension in the neck, head releases. You can take a few yeses or nos if you like. Grabbing those ankles to pull yourself down to deepen. Our next inhale, we're going to peel up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last to come up. Take a nice big inhale as you rise and reach. Hands to heart center on your exhale. Arms up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Settling back in. We're going to release our bind. Halfway lift, inhale. Settle. You can just stay nice and grounded. Or if you want to turn this a little bit more into a balanced pose, you can come up onto the toes. This starts to fire up that gray matter, pulling us a little bit further into our flow. Root the feet, hands to our hips, and we're going to long spine up on our inhale, coming all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward, fold back down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands down, walk, step, jump back, high plank. Hands are stacked under the shoulders. Staying active in our anterior body, in our core, in the arms. At any time, take the knees. Use the knees if you have to. We're going to lower down onto our elbows. And then slowly walk those feet towards our center line. This is dolphin pose. Stay here. Or if you want to go into your head inversion or any other inversion, arm balance, now's the time. This particular pose, make sure you cradle the head, staying strong in our neck to avoid injury. Always listen to your body. Stay as long as you like in any and all of these poses. Flex those knees, keep them into the center line, slowly drop back down, as graceful as can be, coming back into our dolphin pose. Continue to walk those feet back, and we're back in high plank. We're going to lower our bodies down right to the earth. We're going to set up for Sphinx pose, keeping those elbows right underneath our shoulders, and then we're going to draw those hearts up, extend the legs, point the toes. Take an inhale. Slowly come to the earth on your exhale. When we're ready, we'll flex those knees, reach back, grab the outside edges of our feet. We're coming into bow pose. Hearts gently rise up. You can extend the legs to help facilitate, but listen to your body. Tapping back into our breath. And if this is too much, you can always do one leg at a time. We'll just come right back to the earth. Take one final inhale, filling up, and nice and slow on our exhale, we'll return to the earth. Releasing out our bind, flex the knees, and then windshield wiper the legs. Extend the legs, point the toes, stack the hands under the shoulders. We're going to take an inhale, pushing ourselves up into our cobra or up dog. And then just settle here for a couple breaths. Long in the spine, crown is nice and tall. Strong in the arms. We'll take an inhale, fill in the belly. Tuck the toes, seat to the high on your exhale for a down dog. Slowly lower down onto our knees. And then we're going to walk those hands towards us. We're going to come up onto our knees, taking biped. Hands behind the back. Scapula draw together. Gently pushing the hips forward. We can surrender the head back. Nice and easy. Always listening to our body in every pose, with every breath. Use an inhale to rise. We're going to release our bind, seat back towards our feet. Arms extend all the way out. We're going to take a child's pose. Returning to our earth, our Gaia. Finding full extension in those arms. Gently massaging the brow into the mat. Hands behind the back, palms together, interlace those fingers, and just hang right here, keeping those palms drawn together. Or you can extend the elbows, drawing the scapula together, bringing the hands above our backs. If this is too hard, you can always use a strap or a towel. Great restorative stretch. Hands return to the lower back. Release, bind, hands to the earth. Let's peel ourselves up. Neutral table. Tuck the toes, seat to the high, down dog. Let's walk those hands towards our feet. Halfway lift when we get there. Settle into your pose. And then on your next inhale, we're going to take the right arm high. Halfway lift with a twist. Take one more inhale. Hand down on your exhale, halfway lift. Recenter. Inhale, left arm high. Take an inhale. Exhale. Hand down, forward, fold. Hands back down to the earth, walk back into your down dog. Flex those knees on this one, drop those hips. Gaze forward, walk, step, jump to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward, fold on the exhale. Maybe take a quick ragdoll to neutralize. We'll release our bind. On the next inhale, we're going to peel up one vertebrae at a time. Take the arms up overhead on this one. Hands to heart center on your exhale. Hands to our hips. Root that left foot down. Right knee draws into chest. Taking a balance pose, you can hang out right here, or if you want to bind the leg, the knee, or the foot, finding extension in that right leg, staying soft in the left standing knee. Using that left arm to counterbalance, or corkscrewing it, removing the counterbalance. Release out our bind, right foot down. Reset. We're going to root the right foot, left knee into chest. You can bind the knee, behind the knee, or the foot, peace fingers to the big toe, all these options. Finding extension in the left leg, staying soft in the right standing knee. Slowly flexing the knee, release bind, foot down, reroot, leg circles, whatever you need. Tap into the breath, inhale, arms up overhead, and then settle into our back bend, taking it high and back. Uddiyana Bandha, zip it up 2 inches below the navel. We're going to fire up the lower belly. Flexing our glute, protect the lower back. If you want to continue deepening, you can always bend those knees, but listen to the body. Inhale, rise up. Forward fold, exhale out. Grab those ankles, pull yourself down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands down, jump back, high plank, settle. Take an inhale, rock forward, exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale into an up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes, seat to the high, down dog, exhale. Just staying for a couple breaths. Let's center up the left foot. We'll take the right leg up and high for three-legged dog. Flex that right knee, roll the right hip open, flip dog, knee circle, or wild thing. Flip back over, root the hand, right leg high, three-legged dog. Take an inhale, finding reach with the right leg. Sweep it between our hands on our exhale. Drop the back heel, rise up, warrior one, inhale. Front knee stacked over the front ankle, arms up by the ears. You can drop those hips and take those arms to the back wall to deepen. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to neutral, hands to heart center. We're going to hinge forward, bellying over that front thigh. Staying strong in that front leg. From here, we're going to take that right hand to the earth or a block. Left arm high. Side angle pose, right side. Get strong in that front leg. We're going to rise up, warrior two. Arms extend to the front and back wall. Hips are pointing to the side wall. All joints are stacked. Straighten that front leg. We're going to reach forward as far as we can. Right hand to the shin, block, or the earth. Left arm high. Triangle pose, right side. One more inhale, finding reach. Exhale, left hand down, frame that foot, flex that front knee. We're going to come up on the back toes. This is our deep runner's lunge. Settle here, root the left hand, right arm high. Twisting lunge. One more inhale, and on the exhale, right hand down. From here, get strong in that front right leg, take off, warrior three, heart parallel to the earth. Softness in that right knee, long in the spine, set the dristi. Point those left toes, or you can drive the heel away. Slowly lowering back down on that back foot. Hands root to the earth. We're going to take the right leg back up and high for three-legged dog. Take an inhale, finding length. And on the exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, right leg back up and high. Exhale, right knee into chest. Inhale, take the right leg up and high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. We'll hold it here and then slowly lowering to our pigeon pose. Taking any version that you like, but continuing to tap back into the breath. Coming down onto the elbows, bellying over the front thigh. And if your body allows, finding extension with the arms, further grounding ourselves. Stay as long as you like in all these poses. If you want to help out our channel, please feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share our stuff on social media, leave us a comment, tell us what kind of flows you like, tell us how these flows are making you feel. We greatly appreciate all your efforts. When you're ready, making your way back up to high pigeon. We're going to set back up for a three-legged dog. Tuck those back toes. Send the right leg back up and high, neutralizing the hip. Take the right foot. Sweep it between our hands. Left foot meets the right. Walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Heels drop to the right. Left arm high. Side plank. If this is too much, take that right knee down and stack it right under the hip. Take one more inhale, finding reach. And on the exhale, left hand down, high plank. Take an inhale, rock forward, exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale into an up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, seat to the high. Reconnecting with our down dog. Center up the right foot. We're going to take the left leg up and high. Three-legged dog, left side. Settle in for a couple breaths. Flex the left knee. Roll the left hip over right. Flip dog, knee circle, or wild thing. Root down. Take those hips up and high. Opening those hearts. Flip back over when you're ready, taking the left leg back up and high, three-legged dog. We're going to find an inhale, finding reach, and on the exhale, sweep it between our hands. Drop the back heel, rise up, inhale, warrior one, left side. Front knee stacked over the front ankle, hips are pointing towards the front wall. Arms up by the ears. We can slowly drop those hips and take it to the back wall if you like to deepen. We'll come back to neutral. Take those hands to heart center. Hinging forward, bellying over the front thigh. We're going to take the left hand down to the inside of the left foot, right arm high, side angle pose, left side. Take an inhale, finding reach. On the exhale, right hand down. Get strong in that front leg. Lift off, warrior three, left side. Taking hands to heart center or to the third eye if you like. Soften that front knee. Set that dristi. Dropping back down on that back foot, we're going to take Warrior 2 left side. Arms extend to the front and back wall. Front knee stacked over the front ankle. And then from here, we're going to extend that front leg. Reach forward as far as you can with the left hand, and then take it to the earth, shin, or our block. Right arm high, triangle pose, left side. Take another inhale, finding reach. Hand down on the exhale, frame the foot, tuck those back toes. We're going to take the left leg up and high for three-legged dog. Finding reach on the inhale. Left knee, left elbow connects on the exhale. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee into chest on the exhale. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee, right elbow, exhale. Hold it, hover, and then slowly lower down into our pigeon pose, left side. Slowly grounding ourselves, extending those arms, bellying over the front thigh. Continuing to tap into the breath. Slowly making our way back to a neutral point. Finding our high pigeon. Let's set up for a three-legged dog. Tuck those back toes. Take the left leg back up and high. Take an inhale, finding length. And on the exhale, sweep it between our hands. Right foot meets the left. Walk, step, jump back, high plank, high push-up. Heels drop to the left. Right arm high. Side plank. If this is too much, drop that left knee right under the hip, stacking the joint. Making sure that left hand is stacked right under the shoulder. One more inhale. Hand down on the exhale. Let's take one more inhale, rock forward. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale into an up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Let's walk, step, jump towards those hands. And then slowly lowering right down onto our seat, Navasana, boat pose. Keeping the hands rooted. Or you can take them high to deepen. Let's slowly extend out. Get as low as you can to the mat. This is low boat. Tap back into the breath. Nice and slow, let's make our way right to the earth, releasing out. From here, we'll take our knees into chest, we'll bind the knees, taking some restorative rocks from side to side if you like. When we're ready, we'll release our bind. Let's tuck those elbows in, flex the elbows, magic hands, get ready to catch those lower backs, kick the legs up over the torso for a shoulder stand. Leaving a little space between our chin and chest to help airflow. Try not to look around for any reason at all. Finding length in those legs. Try to choke up on the back. If you want to deepen, you can slowly let the feet drop behind our heads for plow pose. Listen to your body. If the feet don't come all the way down, that is okay. You can use a wall or blocks. When you are ready, slowly guide ourselves back to the earth, one vertebrae at a time, regrounding. From here, let's tuck our feet into our seat. Extend those arms to the side wall. We're going to root those shoulders. Take the left foot, cross it over the right knee, figure four style. We'll let the hips drop over to the right until the left foot comes down. Settling in, we can gaze over the left shoulder. Tapping back into our space, our breath. Make these final resting poses count. When you're ready, gaze comes back to neutral, legs can follow. Reach through that right thigh, we can pull it towards us gently for a reclined pigeon. Releasing out. Reset the feet. Extend the arms. Right foot crosses over the left knee, figure 4. Let the hips drop over to the left till the right foot comes down. Keeping those shoulders rooted. Settling in, you can gaze over the right shoulder to deepen. Special shout out to our friends, our family, our yogis, everyone who practices with us in and out of our studio, our viewers. Thank you all so much. Please like, subscribe. All these little things help our channel greatly. We can't thank you enough. If you're ever in southern Massachusetts and you'd like to stop in for a flow, check us out. Gaze comes back to neutral, legs can follow. Let's reach through that left thigh, grab it, pull it towards us gently. Recline pigeon. When you're ready, we'll release our thigh. We'll take the knees into chest, reach through our thighs, grab the outside edges of our feet, stacking ankle over our knee for happy baby pose, and just taking a few restorative rocks if you like. Targeting the inner thighs, you can keep bind to the feet, extending to the side wall. As always, listen to the body. Take any variant that you like here, whatever your body needs. Finally, we'll release our bind. Tuck our feet into our seat, knees flay out to the sides of the mat, feet together. Supine bound angle. Stay here as long as you like, as long as you need. When you're ready, you can set up for your final resting pose. Savasana, corpse pose. Any pose that you like to end practice with. Re-rooting, re-grounding, reconnecting to our earth. Pachamama. I'd like to end this practice with a special quote from John F. Kennedy, one of my favorite quotes. We do these things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And with that, I leave you. Thank you all so very much. It's been an honor to bring you these flows. Bringing awareness back into our body. Reconnecting with our breath, our hearts, making your way over to your right side body, taking this moment to reset intention, our mantra, or a short prayer, or just honoring yourself for showing up on your mat. Making your way up to seated. I hope you enjoyed this 1 hour of yoga with us. Check out our other flows. Check out our podcast. And until next time, have a great day. Namaste. Take care.